Well, hello again. How you doing? You all right? Now, here's the thing. Um, I thought I'd share this with you actually because these things, do and can happen. So I went down to an auction house on the south coast last week. I'd actually won some bits and pieces. I bid online, and so I went down last Thursday, Friday to pick up my auction lots to save them posting it up. So I popped down there, and the guy who runs the auction house said, "Well, look, we have, we've got a few unsold lots that you could be interested in." And I remember seeing this lot online, and they tried to get about 50, 60 quid for it, 70 quid, something like that. And basically, it didn't sell. And if you look at it, it's just it's a small tray of sort of good to play, worn, fairly early regular wheels. And I remember seeing it online. I'm thinking, oh, look, there's not much there for me. If you know me well enough, I do like to try and find mint box where I can. But there again, I don't mind buying play worn stuff. It's fine if there's a profit in it. That's why we do it. Anyway, so I looked at it and I said, well, what is the reserve on it? And he said, well, it's got to be 50 quid. Plus commission. And I sort of dismissed it. I went, no, not really, But then I thought, well, hang on a minute. There's 25, 30 models here. I mean, that's nothing, is it? I mean, it's a couple of quid a thing. And I'm thinking, there's got to be a profit on that. And I picked up a couple of pieces. And there's the Beetle here, which, in itself is probably 40 or 50 quid's worth. So I thought, come on, Graham, what are you doing? Give the man the 50 quid. There was a commission on that, so it actually worked out about 65 quid. But look at that. That's a really nice piece. It's got the silver wheels, sort of pale green windows, and it's like virtually mint. I mean, there's hardly a mark on it. I mean, you box that up, that's a 3-figure piece. So I'm thinking, so I was pleased with that. And it's got like a Zodiac with the grey wheels. It's not brilliant condition, it's a little bit faded. A couple of Coca-Cola lorries here as well. I mean, these always do well, don't they? And again, not bad condition. I mean, there's probably 30 quid's worth there. So all in all, I'm thinking, do you know, this is turned out to be a really good lot actually. And you got some 5B Players Please buses, grey wheels there. I mean, they're always good, some military vehicles. So I thought, we'll take that. And anyway, I got it home. And I was just about to sort of sort them out because, I mean, look, these are going to be eBay pieces, basically. And I'm sort of going through it. But what was a pleasant surprise is when I picked the Jeep up. And, hello! Look at that! Grey plastic wheels. Thank you very much indeed. Chuffed with that. Hey? Just goes to show you, doesn't it? It's just, us dealers and that, you get a little stroke of luck from time to time. So there's more than a double money back on that already. The only thing is, okay, as I'm looking at it, and you'll see here, and this is one of the reasons I'm going to do a video on this. Look, we know about the bodgers and fakers. We know about the wheel swaps that go on, and it's rife. But there are telltale signs, and I may have discussed this before. You've seen my rants about these scumbags that swap bases and swap wheels and all that bloody nonsense. It really cheeses me off, to be honest with you. But I did notice is that the axles do drop inside the wheel, and I'm thinking, oh, hang on a minute, is this a bit of a Mickey Mouse one? Has somebody done this? But then, when you actually look at it as a job lot of all similar condition and similar age models, when you look in here, look how grubby that is. That's dirty. This is a tray of Matchbox models that was played with by kids 60, 70 years ago, and then left in a garage or in a loft somewhere to get like grubby like this. And do you know what, guy? You just get a feel for things being right. And yes, this does. Look, the axle does sort of disappear inside the hole, but it doesn't come out. And after scrutinising this under a magnifying glass, you've got to really study these axle ends. And I tell you what, there's absolutely no tampering with those whatsoever. And plus, the bloody idiot fakers that normally fake this, they use the wrong type of grey wheel. This is actually... forgive me if I'm wrong, I think it's probably unique just this Land Rover, this grey wheel. Maybe on the Bedford Tanker as well. but that is quite a rare wheel to find, actually, and it is the right wheel for this particular model. So although the axles just do go in side-slide, I mean, I've pulled at this. And look, I'm pulling hard. They do not pull through. They just go through a certain amount. And I think that's because, it is played with. And once that's been sort of going about like this, and the kid's been playing with it, you do get that bit of... And I've seen it before, on just common or garden models where the axle just does slightly disappear into the wheel. So, yeah, I think, look, I'm going to put my name to it. But I just want to make it clear that when I do auction this, it's just to explain that. But there's nothing Mickey Mouse about it at all. It's I think it's absolutely right because of how it came and the rest of it. As you can see, it is really grubby in there, and I don't like dirt. So that'll all be nicely cleaned out and ready for sale. But yeah, so there you go. So that's worked out a really, really good little find, actually. And for all the people that saw that auction last week, they're probably kicking themselves that they didn't buy this for the opening bid of 50 quid. I say that there's a couple of bits that are a bit crappy. I mean, that's pretty bad, but the rest of it, it's all right. Again, a little citron there. I mean, by the time you clean that dirt off, it's actually a nice little model. Again, that's probably worth 30 quid by itself, and these always do well, don't they? Again, dirty, but clean that up and that'll be nice. So there you go. Anyway, so there you go. I thought I'd share that with you. So all good. And next video will be a little preview of the eBay sale coming up, and I'll do that very shortly. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.